Oh, we're greeted immediately with the sight of some bones. I'm sure that means things are gonna go perfectly fine here. Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack and welcome back to more Earthbound. In the last episode, we went to Happy Village and fought off Carpenter, leader of a cult in the village that was making the people there utterly obsessed with the color blue, to the point that they were painted everything in the village blue, including the cow. Which I know I feel like I keep bringing up in one form or another, but it was like really weird. And even weirder was that the cow kind of seemed into it, and I'm not going to examine that any further than I already have. Also worth noting, they kidnapped Paula. And by they, I mean Pokey. I don't know why he was here, but he did that. But more importantly, we rescued her, and now she is a permanent member of our party. And I, between episodes, did the long task, my controller's still messed up, I'm sorry, of leveling her up to level 13. I said I was going to go to about level 10. I ended up going to level 13 because, I mean, it's not like I have anything else going on in my life, so may as well make it easier for me in the long run. In the meantime, she learned quite a few moves. She learned PK Fire, Freeze Beta, Thunder, as well as PSI Shield, which are all going to be useful moves at some point or another. Ness also leveled up in the meantime, and he learned Life Up Beta, which we're not going to say no to a better healing spell. 300 HP to one person. Pretty good, especially considering Paula hasn't even cracked the triple-digit mark for her HP yet. She'll get there eventually. Anyway, now in this episode, we have a dungeon to take care of, so we're gonna first head back to Happy Village. This might be the point where you're like, did you go back to that cabin just because that's where you ended off the last episode at? And I would say yes, and you would ask me why. And I would say, mind your business, it's my video, I'll do what I want. Anyway, they have very quickly reverted everything to a more normal color palette, at least in this game. And the music has now returned to being normal as well. And it's the Tucson music, which I am both happy and a little miffed by, because I have discovered that the audio issues I was having a couple episodes ago seem to be related in particular to the Tucson music, and I have no idea why. I have a workaround now. It's not very elegant, but I mean, it works. So anyway, before I do anything else, I want to go in here because I still have never gotten that croissant, but now we have a whole other inventory set to work with. So Paula will have it. And Paula's going to carry quite a few croissants because we're going to buy some croissants before we head into our next area, but we're also going to talk with some NPCs. I'm going to return to the town to its original colors. I'll be very busy. I don't remember if I talked to you before, but you'd worked real fast. I will give you that much. Actually, you know, we're at the drugstore now, so we're gonna go ahead and buy some stuff. Normally I would have to pull out money, but actually we're gonna sell something first, because also between episodes, I believe it was a spinning robo dropped this meteornium. I have no idea how to say that. I'm probably butchering it because I can't talk, we know this. But it's one of those kind of, it's a rare drop, like 2 out of 128. There's a lot of items that drop at very low percentages like that. And this exists purely to be sold. So we're gonna do that. You sell it for $1,000. And in return, we're gonna use that money to buy some croissants, because otherwise we have no healing items. Aside from some cookies I got from some crows, which, you know, does that really count for anything at this point? While I'm buying stuff, I will also note that between episodes, I called Ness's mom, and she has a really funny bit of dialogue about Ness having a new girlfriend, which I don't know how she would have heard about that, given that that just happened. But it's just a cute little moment. Normally, most of Ness's mom's dialogue is just, you know, stock stuff that you'll see over and over again, but I had no idea there was a unique one for Paula. Or maybe at some point I knew that and I just forgot, because it has been a minute since I played this game. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and deposit the rest of my money, so that way if I die a horrible death, I don't lose all of that. And, alright. Let's go talk with some NPCs, and then we're gonna move on to our next area. I'm a changed person. I'm no longer a believer in happyism. I think most people are no longer believers. Anyway, I'm very curious about the place that lies ahead of here. Well, we will explore that in a little bit. I know she says the same thing as she did before. What about in here? Is it still blue? Yes, it is. Seems like I'm no longer hypnotized. Congratulations. I too was wrong in many ways. Yeah, a little bit. Strange situation overall in this village. I woke up from the dream. Nope, she's gonna come to us. Finally have a chance to apologize. So she says that because she was the one that asked us for money when we came to the village initially. And if you have money and say no, she will just kind of stalk you for a little while, like until you go into a building, or I guess she gets caught in a tree or something. If you say yes, she'll give you this postcard, and when Ness looks at it, it makes him feel sad. I don't think it makes him homesick necessarily, but you do get a message of Ness feeling sad, and I didn't even read that out loud. I'm off my game tonight. We might have been listening to evil messages rather than good. Maybe just a little bit. Well, I'm glad they washed the blue paint off of the cow. The blue cow thing wasn't such a great idea after all, huh? Not particularly. I don't think most people want their cows to be blue. Anyway, we're gonna go back in here, and you may remember that this was a hotel. But, since freeing the village, he does this. Greetings, Ness. Please forgive my lecture earlier. You are now welcome to stay free of charge. You got a free hotel here. Would you like to stay? Yes. Excellent. Please make yourself comfortable on your blue sheets. No, I'm just kidding. The color blue is now banned in this village. Wouldn't surprise me if they actually did something like that. And I mean, Ness's stuff is more purple than blue, so like, I think he's fine. I didn't talk to him afterwards, but I mean, it's whatever. All right, what do you have to say, Mr. I helped kidnap Paula? She's right here. What are you gonna say to her? You really think I was a bad boy? Yes, you kidnapped someone. That's a crime. That is the definition of being a bad boy. Whatever. My wife has run away for a second time. I'm such a lucky man. Okay, we're not even gonna try and examine that. Okay. You're like the last NPC we haven't really talked to. I apologize. Well, we saved the most exciting thing for last, but aside from that, I think that's just about everyone. The hospital's not gonna have anything different to say. So on that note, I say, how about we go ahead and enter the cave? All right. Oh, we're greeted immediately with the sight of some bones. I'm sure that means things are gonna go perfectly fine here. We haven't run into an enemy yet. Usually you do upon there. Oh, there's some down here. Oh, I saw a big boy down there. Here's our first enemy. Unlike the previous moles, this one is an enemy. Because this is the mole playing rough. I didn't know moles could do that. Scratch with its claws, 8 damage. Okay, well that's not terrible. You gotta be a little more conservative with the... Well, maybe not conservative, but you gotta keep an eye on Paula just because she has so much less HP than Ness does at this point. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. I don't think they would all rush me, but okay. We will fight. We'll fight these guys. This is Mr. Batty! The music in here. So, this enemy appears in Mother 3 as well, and if you don't know anything about Mother 3, 1, you should experience that game blind. That's the best way to experience that game. And 2, if you don't want to look up anything else about the game, please look up the song from that game, Mr. Batty Twist. It's a fantastic song. Like, it's great. Also, Mr. Baddies are probably the weakest enemy you'll encounter in here because they, like, every other turn they end up confusing themselves and they can attack each other. Well, you attacked Paula, which is not great, but we've got cookies for that. 100 damage, wow. But yeah, the Mr. Batty Twist song from Mother 3, it's fantastic. It's one of the earliest songs you hear in the game, too. Like, it's great. And here's a present down here. There's a Great Charm inside. The Great Charm is similar to the Travel Charm, but which I never gave her the Travel Charm. Here, we're gonna trade these. Yeah, it's similar to the travel charm, but it also boosts speed a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and actually give this to Ness, because Ness is the slower of the two characters we have right now. So any boost in speed he can get is always appreciated. Alternatively, you can give it to Paula because it does give her a little bit more defense. But hopefully you stay on top of things enough that that's not gonna really matter. We're gonna fight another bat. Oh boy. This is... I hope this doesn't go poorly. Well, okay, it went fine. Ness said, get the heck out of here. And Ness is level 21. Wow, that level up gave us, like, nothing. Cool. It's just like when I've been playing Fire Emblem, and I do not get the best level up sometimes. I'll be like, cool, you only got skill, or... in some cases, nothing at all. My luck in Fire Emblem is not usually the best. This is why I play on casual mode. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal Paula. Oh, that's a bear. Those are probably the most dangerous thing. You know what? She can have a cookie. Which I think she has a cookie too. She does. Go ahead and eat the cookies, Paula. There you go. Okay, yeah, there are bears in here, so that's something to be wary of. I don't know that there's anything down here. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, let's see. Well, there's a mole and a bat, which they're gonna go ahead and attack us, which that's fun. I guess I'll keep this in since they're attacking us together. Who knows what? Oh God, that's not great. Okay. She needs to heal, like, now. Yeah, you eat a croissant. Okay, good. She went before the mole did. Don't want Paula to die. I do have a cup of life noodles if I need it, but I would rather, if I absolutely have to use it, save it for the boss. And now she's level 14. That wasn't a very exciting level up either. Hi, Dad. So I didn't explain this before because it happened as I was setting up, but this is basically this game's version of, hey, don't play for too long, take breaks, which, you know, is fairly common for Nintendo games nowadays, but wasn't at the time. Okay, there's a thing up there. I want that. We're gonna go back for it. I may regret that. We may end up like another pile of bones that are in this cave, but oh well. The enemies are, as usual at least, giving a decent amount of experience, which does make the pain of fighting them at least somewhat worth it. Okay, there's a croissant! We won't say no to that. Does anyone need the croissant? No, it's not really worth it. I just also realized that Ness still has the pencil eraser in his inventory. I gotta put that away. I can worry about that later, though. Okay. Oh god, there's so many enemies! I hate having to cut everything. It just gets super boring, because, like, I don't want the episodes to be short. Which at this point I'm talking, so this fight is gonna stay in here. But, like, I hate having to cut too much, because, like, I want the video length to be worth people's time. Which is funny saying that, because I remember YouTube back in the day when everything had to be 10 minutes, because there was a time limit. Oh, where that mole came from out of nowhere! Okay. Was not ready for that. Can we kill it in one hit? No. God. I always gotta remember to, like, actively aim at things. Okay, good. The game does auto-aim for the only enemy. Okay. Paula needs to heal, which we're gonna do that now. Okay. This is also why I don't usually keep fights in, because it just becomes a lot of me rambling more than it usually is. Eat a croissant. Just all the croissants. We have all of the croissants that one can ever have. The moles want them. They cannot have our croissants, though. It is not allowed. All right, is there still... Yeah, there's still a bear up here. Okay, we'll try fighting it. Just for the sake of variety. We are, however, going to use some PSI on it. We're gonna go ahead and use Freeze Alpha. We don't need to go too crazy. Yeah, alpha does enough. I gotta remember to like actively like use my magic or PSI, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean. Paula's now level 15. PSI magnet. Okay. That's probably not something we'll use super often, but you never know. Oh god. Please don't gang up on me. Okay. Oh god. I meant to use stuff first, but you know what? That's fine. Come here, we're gonna freeze you to death. You're not a polar bear. You can't handle me. Watch, I'll show you. Get frozen, idiot. Oh, it's solidified. Yeah. I'm not good at trash talk. Thank you for noticing. We can sneak by that bat. Cool. Oh, there's another bear. All the bears! I remember the bears being a lot harder, but maybe that's because I usually before wasn't using my PSI, and now I am trying to do that more regularly, and that other bat did not make it in time, so this is going to be a very sad day for these two bats. See, this one's already gone. This sucks to be you, buddy. Come here. Got you from behind. Oh god, there's more. Oh! Cool. We oh my god, there's so much stuff. Oh no, the bear's here too. Okay. You just decided to make this a whole thing. You didn't really need to do that, but I guess these three are friends. Oh god. Why would you do that to me? That was entirely unnecessary. Oh dear lord. We're gonna life up Paula and we're gonna freeze this bear. Please don't. Okay, thank you. So Ness is kind of like your main healer. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do this? Oh my god. Why did I do this? Oh no! Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I really didn't want to have to do this. Remember that cup of life noodles we got? We're using it. Okay. Well, the bears heard me making fun of it and was just like, watch this. Okay, lesson learned. We're not making fun of the bears anymore. Oh god. Why? Why there's so many? Why? Oh my god, why is this game doing this to me? Oh my, there's so many enemies. I just want to get to the end of the dungeon in one piece. Oh my god, please. We're so close. We're so close, game. Okay, this I can handle. See, we just look at the bat and it disappears. Okay, before I move on, I'm gonna heal Ness, and I'm gonna heal Paula. I probably could have just used a croissant, but whatever. There's a PSI caramel inside, or PSI caramel if you prefer. I go back and forth my pronunciation of that word. I'm gonna go ahead and use that on Ness. There we go. It restores 20 PP. Ness had used healing a few times. Okay, finally, we are at the end of this dungeon, which has been more of an ordeal than I thought it was going to be. But let's hope the boss goes fine. You finally got here. This is the second to your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Welcome to your second Sanctuary Guardian boss battle with the Mondo Mold. Now, there is a way to absolutely cheese this boss fight. I am going to make it a bit of an attempt at doing this legitimately. If things start going south, I will not hesitate to pull out the thing that makes this go, like, ridiculously easy. I am gonna try Flash, though. I don't know if this works at all, but we're gonna give it a shot. Using Paula's PSI is not really worth it because he is resistant to pretty much all of it. I couldn't stop crying. Okay. That makes him miss more. That is not the way to cheese things. It's a different move that will do that, but... Oh my god! Okay, that... Paula, you eat a croissant. There we go. Okay, you're doing a lot of damage to me, and I don't love it. Okay, you need to stop this right now. Keep contributing, Paula. It's just like Mallow. Okay, he's not missing as often as I was hoping he was going to, and I don't love that. What if we try Thunder? This may miss. Oh, it didn't. Oh, he can recover. I forgot about that. Okay, use Thunder again. Oh, quit healing. That works. He's not resistant to Thunder. He's pretty resistant to freeze and fire though. So, okay, it didn't hit that time. Okay, heal Paula. And you just keep throwing thunderbolts at him. You were not supposed to copy that. You just need to, like, die, like, now. We missed. Okay. That didn't hit either. 32 damage to Ness. That's okay. Nope. I need to hit the button first. Oh. Okay, that's it. Okay. So, PSI Flash is helpful, but the way to really cheese that boss fight is to use paralysis on him, because he just never recovers from paralysis and can't do anything. So if you want to make that boss fight really easy, why don't you do that? Anyway, Ness's level is now 22. Offense went up by 1. Okay. There's the power of Rockin' Beta. That is a very strong attack all move. So good to use that in emergencies. And Paula's level 16. Sweet 16, baby. Did she learn a new move? No, but her maximum PP went up by 11, so that's good. All right. We've felled the boss. I was trying to think of a way to say that cleverly, and that didn't work. Let's move on before we have to dwell on it any longer. And here we have the Lilliput steps. Step close to them and, Ness briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Lilliput steps. So yeah, very strange that the first two sanctuary locations have to do with footsteps. This is the last one, don't worry. They're not all shoe related. Anyway, since we got our next melody, why don't we take a listen to what we have so far? Fortunately, that's still all we have. We still have a long way to go, but on that note, I am going to go ahead and call it an episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much for putting up with me. I feel like I've been very out of it this time, but I feel like that happens like every few episodes with me, so clearly if you made it here, you're okay with it. And next time, we are going to head back to Tucson. Maybe Paula's parents will care about the fact that she's back. I'm not holding my breath on that, but I can hope for her. I guess we'll find out next time. See you then.